Well, here I am again at Worldskills competition. This year being held at this wonderful campus here at Wintec. New buildings, $25 million building here, they're holding the competition and only opened yesterday. So we're down here, Lenny and I come down to have a look and see what's going on. Many trades in here we're going to have a look at, so we'll pop up and have a look at them, and we'll talk to a few people as well and see what's going on. And we'll have a look and see how many people are coming through the campus as well, having a look. It seems a right buzzy sort of place. The sun is shining, the Chiefs are playing tonight against the Hurricanes. This is an exciting day. Let's go and have a look. Hi Sally, good to meet you again.
Good to see you. Nice to catch up.
Yeah, nice to be down here again at another Worldskills Nationals to see how it's going.
Yes, good to have you back.
So can you tell me what your role is in the organisation?
I'm the general dogs body.
Right.
I'm the events coordinator, Laurie.
Right.
It's my role just to make sure that everything happens, that we have the competitors, that we have the venue, that we have the projects, that we have the judges, that we have the food and the accommodation,
Yeah. So how many years have you been doing this?
I started with Worldskills in 2004 as a regional chair for Otago Southland and as a volunteer, and end of 2007 I actually came on board as the events coordinator. Yeah.
Right.
So I have no idea how many years that is. It's too many to count.
Okay. All right. So what do you think of Wintec and the new facility? How's it working out?
It's really good. Yeah, they got the handover from the new building yesterday afternoon from the contractor, so it was very tight time frame.
Very tight.
So, but it's working out very well.
Did you have a plan B?
Yes. all the old buildings were going to be in yes, we had a plan B. Yeah, no, this is working really well, and it's fantastic having everyone on the same campus.
Right.
Because remember in Christchurch we were split between two different campuses.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, so here it's fantastic having everyone in the one place. It means that all the boys.
So you still managed to get the helicopter in place?
Yes. So it was really good. It flew in yesterday morning.
Right.
Yesterday morning, day before. Yeah. So it's all good. Yeah.
And the kitchens and that sort of thing down below, that was all handed over yesterday as well, was it?
No, just this building. All the kitchens have been in for a while.
Right.
Yeah. So
okay.
they're old now. I'm not sure how old they are.
Well, they don't look too old, they look all right.
Yeah, so they're gradually building up their whole campus.
Right.
Yeah.
And so what's the vision for the future?
Vision for the future is to grow Worldskills. We want to, each year we want to increase the number of skill categories that we run.
Right.
This year we've got visual merchandising, graphic design and web design as 3 new skills on board. Yeah. So we want to grow the skill numbers, we want to grow the number of competitors that we have, we want to grow the number of regions that are involved, just grow and feature lots of ideas for promotion and getting our name out there so that Worldskills is actually known.
Yeah.
At the moment it's the New Zealand's best kept secret, I think, in many ways, isn't it? People who are outside the trades don't know anything about Worldskills. So, we're working on it. Yeah, so that's the plan for the future.
Oh, great.
To build and...
And I hear you're going to have Oceania competitions here on this campus again next year. Yeah,
Oceania is... We did a sort of a practice run last year, you remember? We kind of used a little... No, we didn't end up using your campus, we used to have it at MIT. This year we're actually inviting international teams, other international competitors to come from all around the world. We're hoping to have... we've got a few people that have registered so far, but we're hoping to have at least 4 international competitors for each skill category.
Right.
The main reason for the competition is a training competition for our guys, but it's also going to act as our last part of our selection process for the team that actually goes to Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Right.
Because we want to make sure that they're up with it.
I was going to ask you that question. What was the selection criteria or process for competitors in the Nationals to go forward? Okay,
winning the gold at the Nationals is not your automatic ticket to the International.
Right.
After the competitions, we will interview the winners, probably maybe gold and silver, depends on how they went. We'll interview them, their employer and their whānau as well.
All right.
Yep.
So it's the whole package you're looking for?
The whole package we're looking for. Because if we don't interview the employer, we may not get the employer support.
Right.
We need to have a competitor going internationally who has the support of their family, the support of their employer, and who's got that hunger to win.
Yes.
And it's got that top, that I've forgotten what I'm going to say here. You know,
The passion
the
and
passion,
drive.
well, the drive and the ability just to keep going when shit hits the fan, basically. Yeah.
Right.
And that, just the mental toughness. That's the word I was trying to think of.
Right.
Oh, yeah, to be able to compete at an international competition,
Okay.
because our kids, when they go to the international, they've got the skill level. New Zealand skill level is really high, but sometimes we don't have that mental toughness, and which the other countries have. So if things go wrong, they know they can deal with it.
Right.
Our kids tend to panic
Right.
a little bit, and so
Okay.
that's one of our aims, to work on that. So that's the sort of person that we're looking for, the ones
Right.
that have got that ability to cope in the international.
Yeah.
We'll be good ambassadors for New Zealand as well. So there's a little bit of that's part of the selection process as well.
Right.
Yeah.
So what needs to happen in Auckland?
We would love you to put your hand up to have a national competition, run a national competition.
Right.
You need to start running regional competitions before then. You and MIT would be great if you could work together for 2016 to run some really good
Right.
regional competitions.
Yeah.
And then 2016, the national competition is going to be here in Wintec again.
Yeah.
After that, I don't think anyone's put their hand up for it yet.
Right. So there's an opportunity in
There is
2018.
definitely an opportunity in 2018.
So that's the aim.
That would be the aim.
Nationals in Auckland 2018.
If that's your aim, go for it. We will consider all options. You might have to fight it out for some of the other.
We may do, because
Yeah.
every time I've been here, the institute that runs it seems to really love it and promote
Yep.
it heavily.
Yep.
And with
Yeah.
all the people that come through.
Yes.
Yeah.
So what we're looking for is, I think the plan is for the institute that runs it next to do it for 2 years, but also run the Oceania as well.
Right.
So you'd have the national Oceania and then another
Right.
national after that. And it does get easier the second and third
So how
time
many
around.
people do you think would walk through this competition over the 2 days?
Probably 3,000 or 4,000, I
Right.
would think.
Okay.
Yeah, by
Any
the time we
organised
get-
groups coming through?
There's some schools coming through.
Right.
Not a huge number because of the measles epidemic closed the schools down, and so
Oh.
we've got a few less schools coming through than
Right.
we hoped. But it's open tomorrow to the general public, and so we're hoping that there'll be heaps of people coming through.
Right.
Yeah.
And what
yeah,
about
it's-
industry support?
There's plenty of industry support here in Waikato. Yeah, lots of people coming through from different industries. Yeah.
Right. And they're all providing what? Materials, money?
Sponsorship. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. We've got we've got some really enthusiastic major sponsors actually that do everything. You know,
Right.
pay for regionals, pay for nationals, and will pay for the team competitors to go to the international as
Great.
well. Yeah, so it's fantastic, and we're looking for more of those.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah. Well, speaking for myself, I'd love to have the Nationals in
Yeah.
Auckland 2018. So let's see what we can do for that,
Yeah,
shall we?
let's see what we can do.
Hey, thank you very much, Shelley, for your time.
That's
It's a
okay.
pleasure. Lovely.
Good to talk with
Thank
you,
you.
Laurie.
And here we are now in hairdressing. That's a new challenge for everyone. Hi Erica, can you tell us a little bit what's going on here?
Sure, so this is the hairdressing competition today. So at the moment they're doing module A, which is a ladies cut colour and blow wave.
Right.
So it's a 3.5 hour module this morning. So
Oh, wow.
and it's the event that carries the most points
Okay.
as well. So quite a high attention to kind of a traditional look in terms of international competitions.
Right.
And a lot of skill around real finishing of their work and colouring that you'll see today.
Right.
And what they're also doing is they're colouring a hairpiece, which ends up being inserted into the module on tomorrow, on the 6th module that they do, module F.
Oh,
So
wow.
this model gets carried over.
So they're working on models on heads?
On mannequins,
Right.
but it's real hair.
Okay.
As well. So they're needing to work at, everyone's on the same playing field because
Right.
we've got mannequins as opposed to be on
No difficult clients to deal with.
no pulse. It's a wee bit different.
Right. So how many competitors have you got?
So we've got 10. We decided to bring 10 competitors. So it's a big event for having for the number of people here. But we made a decision to have 10. We've actually been really fortunate. It just happened that we've got people from right around the country, from Invercargill through to Auckland.
Wow.
So we're pretty excited about that. And kind of decided to have 10 competitors because we've seen previous competitors actually supporting these ones and helping with training. So we'd like to think that these 10 competitors will help other people in the future.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you very much.
No worries.
Lovely. And here we are now in Floristry. What a blooming event this is. Hello, Nina.
Hi.
You're the Worldskills expert for this event.
The floristry, yes. That's
Floristry?
right, yeah.
So what have we got here? Tell us about it.
These girls are currently halfway through, just over halfway, making a necklace for the competition.
A floral necklace.
Yeah, it's a pretty open topic. They've just basically given all their product on day one, familiarisation day, which was yesterday.
Right.
And they've got to use all that product over the next 2 days for the 7 different items
7?
that they've got to make. So this is the first one of 7, and I'm sure the nerves are starting to settle down a wee bit now, but this is the first one.
Okay. So how many competitors have you got this year?
We've got 3.
3. Okay.
2 from Auckland and 1 from Palmerston North.
Wow. Okay. And what's the talent like?
We don't know yet.
Oh.
They haven't completed anything yet, so I'll be able to tell you maybe after this first piece.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so we haven't seen a completed item yet, but to get to this stage, they certainly have to be of a fairly good standard. So,
Great.
yeah.
Because they've gone through their local, regional competition.
Well, these not so much. These were a little bit selected this time.
Okay.
So, we don't sort of run. There's Ellerslie Flower Show that we quite often get.
So is there a floristry training system throughout New Zealand?
There's lots of them actually.
Right.
Yeah. So Wintec here have one.
Okay.
A lot of the polytechs have a floristry 1 year full-time course.
Okay.
And there's some independent schools. And some ITOs run them too, apprenticeships that are on the job, apprenticeships that are still NZQA qualified. So yeah, there's lots of ways to get qualified as a
So it's
florist.
still a growing training industry then?
For sure.
Right.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, it's a great industry.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you, Nina.
You're very welcome.
Lovely.
Thank you.
And here we are in sheet metal. And here we are now in plumbing. And now we know where they all are when you need them.
Great.
Kia ora, Brian.
Yeah.
How are you?
Your name, sorry?
Laurie.
Hey, Laurie.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
So you're running this plumbing event here?
We've got 10 competitors
That's
from
a
all
lot.
around New Zealand,
Wow.
which is fantastic.
Yeah.
We've got one from the Invercargill area, one from Christchurch, one from Wellington, 2 from the Army at Winton, and then one from Manawatu, one from Bay of Plenty, one from Hamilton, and 2 from Auckland. And they're all going really well.
Great.
Yeah.
And what do they have to do here?
So first of all, they had to do their drawing that they've been given for all their pipe work. They had to interpret it into an isometric drawing. So they just did all the pipe work. So over on the old school drawing boards, all done by hand. Then they've got to do their copper pipe. So they've got to expand a piece of 40mm copper pipe to be able to fit a 32mm branch into it. Then they set up a down pipe with a rainwater head, and then they've got to install a continuous flow water heater with valves, hot and cold tempering valves, to a laundry tub, a shower, and to a hand basin.
So not much then.
And do the gas as well. And then pressure test them all to make sure they're all leak free.
So anything a plumber would do in a normal day?
Yeah, and they've got 16 hours to do it in.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's
no
awesome.
pressure.
No pressure.
No
at all.
pressure.
Yeah.
Okay, so what's the talent like in there?
Oh, I think it's looking really good.
Is it?
Yeah, they've all gone through their regional competitions as well.
Right.
So upwards of 9 or 10 competitors in the regionals.
Right.
Yeah, and so
Great.
now they've made it through to the nationals. And we've had really, really good support from industry,
Right.
as you can see. Lots of companies have come on board.
Okay.
Had
They've
to-
supplied all your material and
Yeah.
things like that.
all the materials and yeah, clothing for the guys, beanies, t-shirts, polo shirts, all of those sorts of things, which is really, really nice.
So you're putting your hands up saying, stop, stop, no more just about, are you?
Really great.
Right.
It's awesome to have the plumbing industry and everybody else
great.
supporting it so much.
And what do you think of this new facility?
Oh, it's going to be fantastic.
Is it?
Yeah.
You work here, do you?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm one of the plumbing tutors here,
Right. So you'll be working in this building?
yeah, in this building.
And you're looking forward to it?
Oh, absolutely. It's going to
Great.
be really, really good.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I better let you go because
Yeah.
somebody's looking for you and we don't want to hold them up. Hey, thank you very much. Great. Thank
See
you.
guys. Well done.
And here we are now at Graphic Design Technology. And here we are now at Restaurant Services, and I'm feeling peckish. And here we are now in cooking. Hi Shannon. So this is the cooking competition.
It sure is.
So what's going on here?
So today we've got day one, which comprises of a magic box or mystery box, where competitors have like just on 3.5 to 4 hours to come up with 6 portions of a mystery soup featuring the mystery ingredient, which I've decided to throw globe artichokes in. The main comprises of a mystery ingredient of whole chickens. So I've given them 2 whole chickens and they have to come up with 6 equal portions. So it's going to be tricky on how they come up with 6 equal portions with just 2 birds, but there's plenty of food to go around.
Right.
Dessert is a mousse component, so they can come up with any sort of dessert as long as it features a component of a mousse. So they
Right.
can make something really out there, or they can keep it simple.
Okay.
So
this sounds like MasterChef but wrapped up even more.
better than MasterChef.
Better than MasterChef.
Better than MasterChef.
Right.
This is the real business.
Right.
Yeah. So,
These guys know what they're doing. They're
Yep.
How far would they be in their training?
some of them will be like, we've got a couple of competitors out there that are in the industry now,
Right.
working. One's from the Wairarapa and doing really well in the Whakakoho Lodge.
Okay.
Right.
Right.
And there's some still in armed services, and so just a mixture of age.
Right.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
cool.
Fantastic. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Thank you. And what about this? Now we've got bricklaying. Hiya Greg.
G'day,
this
how are
is
you?
this is a bricklaying competition.
Yes, it is.
How many people you've got here today?
We've just got 2 at the moment.
2.
Yes.
Okay. Is that normal?
No, we usually have a lot more. It's just trying to get enough competitors throughout the country,
Right.
and it's just sort of having to deal with other factions.
Are they too busy out there in industry to come?
In some areas, yes.
Right.
They're very busy, and there's a lot of areas that are just more in the first or second year of their apprenticeship,
Oh, okay.
not so much in the third or just coming out,
Right.
where they need to be at a certain level
Yeah.
to be able to lay the products up to a standard,
Right.
and quite quickly as well,
Okay.
because they only have 16 hours to be able to create both models.
So what are they doing in 16 hours?
Well, they've got one particular model that they have to build the 2014 into a wall.
Oh,
The
okay.
2014 is set out,
Yeah.
so the 4 is 10 mils out, the 1 is 15 mils out,
Oh my goodness.
and the 0 is 20, and then 25 for the 2.
Right. So there's a lot of detail.
There's a lot of detail, yeah, and then your outside border is out proud than all the rest of the brickwork by 10 mil as well. So, and then they've got the curved brickwork, blockwork, that has a trowel that they have to cut out a Hinawera stone,
Oh,
and
wow.
then that's set out as well.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah,
What a
yeah.
pity you can't put it on a trailer and take it home.
I know, that's the thing, that's just a bit of a shame.
So what do they do with it afterwards?
They generally put it in the bin,
Right.
which is a shame. Some of the products we can scrape down,
Right.
and we can reuse,
Okay.
which is great. But certain things, because we are using sand and cement,
Yeah.
it goes off.
Yeah.
So once it goes into the pores of the brick or into the core of the brick, then it's very hard to go and relay that
Oh,
brick unless
okay.
you get it all out of the holes again.
Right.
That's the thing.
Okay.
So generally it sort of gets, once the guys go away, then it's sort of pushed over and put into the skip.
And so what's your location like? What's it like here at Wintec?
It's not too bad. It's not
No.
too bad, but
It's cold.
It is cold out here. That's the thing. But bricklayers are generally used to working in all weathers. That's the thing. At least we have a roof over our head.
Right.
That's the key thing.
Yeah.
But we will need to have a slightly bigger area if we had more competitors.
Right.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
Because each area should be 5 by 5 metres
Yeah.
for each competitor.
Okay.
So to be able to get that in an area like that for say 6 to 8 competitors, you're looking at a very large area
Right.
for that.
Yeah.
So something that they may have to think about when they go to the Oceania competition next April.
Right.
They'll-
That's in Australia.
no, that's here this
Oh, it's
year.
here this year.
And they're going to be doing it at Wintec.
Oh, great.
So so a lot of other things will probably be built by then, hopefully as well.
Right.
So we may be all then
In
over
that
the
nice
other
new
area.
flash
Yes,
building.
Yes, that's right.
That'd be nice to look forward to.
It will be.
right.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But so we'll just have to wait and see on that
Oh,
one.
here's to the future training then. Thank you very
Yes.
much, Greg.
That's all right. No worries
Lovely.
at all.
Thank you. And now at aircraft maintenance. And here we are now in carpentry. Hello, Dennis.
Hello, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Laurie, I'm from Unitec.
I'm Dennis Collett.
Dennis.
I'm the ex one of these.
You're the X one of these. I can see that by your jacket.
Yeah.
You've been involved in the Worldskills for some time, by
Yes, I was represented New Zealand for about 12 years.
12 years.
Yeah,
In what field? What trade?
trade, carpentry.
In carpentry.
Yeah, and
Wow.
we've
And
had
what was
a
it
lot,
like then?
We've had a lot of top representatives from the Waikato body there.
Yes.
I think we teach them best.
And here I am talking to a Waikato man, and I've got my Hurricane shirt on.
Oh, let me let you off.
So what was it like when you were competing?
It's a 4-day exercise when these people get there.
Yes.
They spend 4 days doing it. And you've got a different approach than what I've seen here now.
Right. In what way?
Well, it's divided into 4 sections. The drawing of it,
Yes.
which gets marked. The setting out your timber of your drawing, which gets marked.
Yes.
The cutting of your timber, which gets marked. And then the assembly.
Right.
So you've got to pre-cut everything before you fit it.
Oh, okay.
It's not a case of cut and fit.
No.
It's pre-cut and fit.
So it's all in the drawing.
All in the drawing and all in the ability to use hand tools.
Right. No skill swords.
No skill. Well, it might have changed now.
Right.
But in those days, no skill tools.
Oh, okay.
It was all hand done.
So did you compete as a competitor, or were you judging?
No, I was just a judge.
Judge. Just a
I
judge.
got it kicked off in the Waikato. I kicked it off in the Waikato Polytech
Right.
because I thought we could do something. And we've had a few boys from here going overseas to represent New Zealand.
Right. That's great, isn't it?
I think we're the best tradesmen, but some of the other countries specialise in particular items.
Right.
And they're good.
Okay.
They are good.
So it's a big field.
But we are
yeah.
good too.
Okay, that's good.
Because we can do anything.
Yes.
Overseas they do that or that.
Yes, that's right.
So it's just good.
And what do you think of the new facility that we're in today?
Staggering. It was all farmland when I left.
Was it?
Yes. And this is good.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Very nice. Yes.
And yourself?
I love it too. It's great. It's a fantastic sort of environment.
I got lost coming in here.
Did you?
I thought I was halfway to Auckland.
You don't want to go there, do you?
No, Dave. No, son. No.
Oh, Dennis, thank you very much for sparing some time for this.
How many boys did you have in the regional competition?
We've had, well, it was quite different. We ran several competitions in Auckland for the carpentry,
Yeah.
with the certified builders, with the master builders and things like that. So we selected a couple out of those competitions to come to the nationals here. So we've got 2 in the nationals at the moment from Unitec. It's wonderful. Great to have new
How many-
Unitec back involved.
How many are they going And where's it going to be held this year? The final,
The final?
overseas, the international one. Where's it going to be held?
I think it's Brazil.
Oh, right, with the football team.
I know.
You should have brought it forward.
Wouldn't it be great?
No.
Yes. So that's great. You know, it's wonderful that these guys can sort of aim to go to a final like that.
Well,
I haven't been to one, so I understand
I
it.
think you're in for that.
Yes. Aim for the top.
That's it. Look at that.
Look at that. Eh? Isn't that wonderful?
It is. I think it is.
It is.
Makes you feel proud of
Yes.
by having somebody from there. And
Yes.
Polytech was quite good. Whitehead Polytech was at its peak, I think, then.
Yes.
And you meet a lot of nice people and make a lot of contacts
Yes.
with overseas, and the young people can actually get the possibility of a job in that another country.
That's right. Yes, I guess they do. Yes. Oh, well, thank you very much.
No problem
Lovely.
at all.
Thank you. Thank you.
And
All
you
right.
take care of yourself.
And you too.
It's a small world.
Hello, John.
Hello.
John Fraser.
Pleased to meet you again.
Yeah.
Thank you for keeping the practice going, helping these young people.
We're doing our best.
Very much
We're
so.
doing our best. So, John, you've been involved with the Worldskills organisation for many years.
Yes, we sent the first team to Australia in 1987-88 because
Wow.
that was near here and cheapest one to get there.
Right.
And we had a competition team away every second year since then.
So that was the first year for Worldskills in New Zealand, was it?
That's right.
1987. Eight.
88. And that was a great exercise. While we didn't get any medals there, the young fellow that went over in refrigeration was in a demonstration trade and he got first place.
Oh, wow.
But unfortunately there was no medal for him.
Oh,
But he's still very much in business in Auckland and learned a lot from that experience. And that's the story of these young people that go away. 2 years ago I went to the competitions in Christchurch, and the young fellow that was looking after the joinery, the cabinet making, marine cabinet making, had been away overseas, and I said to him, "What are you up to now?" He'd only been home about 18 months. He said, "I've just been to England and fitted out a super yacht." I said, "What's next?" He said, "I'm going next month to France to fit out, to Spain to fit out another." Now that shows the confidence his boss had
yeah.
in that young fellow to go away and do a super job. And that was the difference of having an experience through Worldskills.
Right. You think that Worldskills gave him the confidence
Absolutely.
to perform at a high level?
Absolutely.
Right.
Hope that's useful for you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And there's many of those stories now turning up that these young people are able to step up and step past the normal and perform way above their past experiences gave them.
Right.
So that's a future for young people.
Yeah.
Now, there's a number of the young people are getting to their own businesses as well. It gives them confidence to get up and get going. And that's always a winner. So that's my thinking.
That's it.
But I've had a great time in industry. I've had 50 odd years in the industry. And in that time, we've trained a lot of young people in fire protection. And the fire protection industry today are well served by those young people.
Right.
And given the impetus, they become the contractors and run their own businesses. It gives them great confidence to get into their own business.
Right.
Yeah. So that's my experience.
Excellent.
And I'll
So,
stay
so what
with
do you
it.
think of this new building?
Wonderful. I'm absolutely surprised at it.
Right.
And, I've been in the building, close to the building industry, but never seen one as good as this.
Oh, wow.
No, it's grand.
It's lovely seeing all the trades in one open area.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
And we're going to publicise this as much as we can through media
Right.
and through the cruise now.
Okay.
Good. Well, thank you for hosting us down here. It's
Oh,
been very good.
it's lovely to have it here.
Good.
Yep. Oh, well, thank you very much, John.
Thank you.
Wonderful.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you. All right.
Thank you.
Well, that's it. We've travelled, we've walked, we've seen lots of events, lots of tradespeople working their backsides off to try and be the best. The goal, of course, is to gain their experiences and go for that trip overseas to represent New Zealand. What a fantastic campus Wintec have got here that they're showcasing to all of New Zealand. Of course, it's nationals, so New Zealand is here and they're seeing this fantastic campus. What an opportunity for Unitec to aim for. 2018 national competitions in the Unitec Mount Albert new facilities. What a challenge. Let's do it.